we're back. So, you guys pick up your wounded, and you limp back over to your hill.
And then we take a knife and kill everybody.
There you go. So, once again, you guys look back over the battle. However, there's a new element. There's something buzzing in your ears. Over the groan of the ghost rock-powered war wagons and the thunder of the artillery, you hear what sounds like giant insects. You look up, and in the eastern sky is a fleet of massive black airships. The moonlights reveal no markings, but a quick glance at Dr. Hellstrom, who obviously wasn't taken out by that shot, you see him grinning on the roof of the Good Intentions, and it leaves little doubt who these flying machines serve. Your instincts tell you something is about to happen. Something momentous that will forever change the world. Maybe even the future itself. You hunker down a little tighter, and you hang onto your hat as the roaring engines of the flying armada pass overhead, above the swirling melee to the west. Without stopping, the airships drop 3 water-barrel-sized objects onto the battling rail warriors below. The objects must have been powered by Ghost Rock, for they smoke and scream as they streak toward the stunned combatants below. A second later, there is a blinding flash of light, and a roar like the end of the world. The last thing you remember is a skull-shaped cloud of fire rising up out of the desert.
Hiroshima.
You all black out.
Wait, we black out?
Temporarily, yes.
That's been one hell of a shockwave.
You awaken to a great ringing in your ears that obscures all of the sounds. In the distance, you see the black airstrips fading away into the western darkness. You look down and thank God that you still can't hear. Dozens of screaming, burning figures run and flail about uselessly in the fields ahead of you. Some of the fiery figures are running toward the distant ocean, but it's too far. The ramshackle collection of buildings on the outskirts of the Lost Angels, called Ghost Town, is fully aflame, with screaming innocents fleeing the blaze.
As vivid and as awesome as this description was, I still can only picture this.
Oh boy.
Well, here comes another one of New Guy's shitty jokes.
I'm not gonna watch that because it's YouTube. I'm streaming, damn it.
Right. I have to wait.
For the curious streamers, it's a Link Kira airship from Red Alert 2.
But hobbling along, like, I have no clue where to even begin to like scan around and.
Well, Lacey
Pretty much hell on
O'Malley,
Earth.
once he catches hold of himself, he jumps up and he's making a dash towards the ghost town, and he's like, "I'm gonna look for survivors."
That sounds like a phenomenal idea. Maybe I can find a doctor helping survivors, and I'm gonna start limping that way.
God damn it. Not even worth it. And I was over here, I actually was gonna pull out my pen and paper and be like, you know, that's pretty fucked up, but it is of the world. And since both of them went, I'm gonna watch over them.
Alright. What about Isabella and Matthew?
Well, that was a gruesome sight, but I'm too wounded to do anything.
I'm still walking around. I guess I will try to help as best I can.
Alright.
Shoot, Isabella and give her extra room. You're staying up here.
Everyone but Matthew. Oh, excuse me. Everyone but Matthew heads charging into the ghost town, which is ablaze all around you. It's just red light amidst dense fog. You guys spot Lacey helping a family out, and you guys head over to one of the shanties areas, and there's a woman screaming about her child. Caleb, since you were the first guy to say you're going in, you decide, fuck it, and you dive into a tent, and you grab a small toddler, and you pull him out to safety. And Matthew and Isabella, you guys find some men trying to wrestle with some horses, you know, which are panicking, and you guys help them get out safely. You guys save about a dozen people and get them out of the ghost town, which is burning to the ground. And after you guys get them to safety, you can tell now the battle's over. Battle's over. And Matthew, you eventually make your way over to where they are now, which is closer to this burning wreck, but not at the battle site. And Lacey pulls the four of you aside. And he's kind of nodding as he wipes some soot off of his brow. And he says, "That was good work out there. You know, not to mention what you guys helped me out with in Los Angeles. You know, I wasn't sure about you guys when I first met you, but I get the impression you guys had the bearing of heroes. And from what I've heard of you from Caleb and Sifu, it's probably not too far off. Whether you like it or not, you're heroes." And he kind of looks at Mad Dog with a smirk.
I put quotations to that, like...
You've also seen things that hint at a secret some of us have known for years. There's evil in the world, true evil. Evil beyond the understanding of... And he looks over at the people that they rescued. Most folks. Some of us try to fight it. I take the pen is mightier than the sword approach when I can help it, but you folks seem to be a bit more qualified to handle things directly. I have a proposition for you. This is more than just random pockets of bad news. It's all tied together. Can't explain how or why just yet. Sam could have helped with that if we had found him, but I'm working on it. Others are too, and they've come up with ways to help keep you alive while you're doing it. And he holds up his hand, showing you guys a ring with a crossed torch and sword emblem on it. And he says, "This is a signet ring for the Explorer Society. It's kind of a gentleman's club who help those in need. The ring gets you into their lodge. It might also help you get out of trouble with certain authorities. I'm not saying you can rob a bank, flash a ring, and saunter off to Mexico with someone else's cash, but sometimes it's helping folks out who you wind up taking a little law into your own hands, or maybe taking down some local citizen who isn't what he seems to be. Most local lawmen have no idea what's going on, and may be as much a hindrance as a help, which I'm sure you guys have learned by now. But the agents up the north and the rangers down south are a different story. In fact, it's their job to track down weirdness and make sure the rest of us never hear about it. Most of the time it ends up with something that shouldn't exist getting a lead shower and a quick burial. Or burning if it's really nasty. Sometimes it's a whole lot more complicated than that. And sometimes when you're saving some unfortunate soul, you might cross paths with these authorities. Show them this ring, and they might turn the other way while you scamper off. If you want to join the society and get your ring, head up to Sean Fawn and talk to a Brit by the name of Captain Roderick Peddington Smith. Tell him Lacey sent you and relate everything you've seen in the last few weeks. I know some of you have other business out here, but trust me when I tell you, this is an opportunity you don't want to pass up. You're going to see evil out here no matter what you're up to. It's better to be prepared and maybe have a little help than face it on your own."
Okay, well, is he done?
Yeah.
I'll be the first one to speak because I'm going to have to go AFK real quick after this, but I'll be like, well, I'm not going to lie, I've broken the wall a couple times. But, I don't know, having a little ring saying I could, kind of do whatever I want sounds kind of nice. Plus,
You weren't listening.
I guess I help. Plus, it says I can help people, so if I help people, usually help means pay. So why not? I'll probably join it. I mean, if you think about it, you'd rather not have me on the other side, right?
He kind of raises his brow and he goes, "That's for sure."
Alright then.
I didn't think we were gonna get away from those damn guardian angels. That was some sharp shooting.
Yeah, kill over the west. And I end there. So yeah, I'll probably do it. I'll be back.
Honorable society. Be more than happy to see it. Or join it. I don't know why I said it.
Very well. You know, just head up to Shanfan whenever you're ready. Also, if you guys are looking for other ways you can help the cause, join or not, if you check the Sunday edition of the Epitaph, that's the national edition that goes all around the country. Page 13 is where my editor lets me do what I want. I use it to plant messages to the Explorer Society about strange occurrences I've stumbled onto. When you have some downtime, check the headlines and see what you can do, and see if you can do the world a little good. Any ad that starts with the word "good intentions" will be for you specifically. Got it?
I know.
I'll be back again.
He's like, "All right, well, I've got to split, catch a train back to Tombstone. Maybe I'll stick around California a little bit longer. I haven't quite figured it out, but I gotta get going. Besides, I'm still a reporter, and my publisher wants to see the work I've been doing on the good intentions, so as that. Anyway, cross paths with you again or not, it was a pleasure meeting you. And again, page 13 of the Sunday edition." And he shakes each of your hands, and he disappears into the hills.
Like we got a walk ahead of us, and I'm gonna require some medical attention.
I do too. As for what the future holds, I'll be honest, this whole thing is above my head at the moment. I just hope I'm part of something greater at this point. Whatever I can do to help, I will.
Sorry, I was muted. Cheers.
I only have one thing that worries me, and
Sorry, I'm back again.
Matthew's gonna look straight at Ben with like a very serious face, like, you know, somebody who's seen too much, like a war veteran. And then as Kelvin probably blurs what the hell Matthew's gonna come up with, he's gonna say, "I believe the outcome of this war cannot be played with cards."
Kevin's going to wince, and you're not able to tell if it's because the pain shooting through his lame leg. The terrible, terrible joke you just submitted to him.
Yeah. Yeah. Mad Dog is considering pulling out his gun.
Alright, well, I'm going to throw you guys a bone and say at some point within your golden hour, a medic or a group of medics make their rounds through the survivors, and they, you know, you guys obviously make your way. So I'm going to go down the list and roll a d6, and whatever you get, that's what you get. So Mad Dog.
Oh, no, I never got hurt. I never got hurt.
Okay, well, I'm glad we wasted that on Mad Dog then.
Yep.
Matthew, you heal a wound. Actually, wait, how many wounds did you take?
I had 3.
So you don't heal. Because you got a 2. So pretty much got to roll a 6. What about you, Isabella?
Yes,
I had 2.
Shit, too.
2? Okay, so I'll even put in a -2. Alright, no dice. What about Caleb? You took 3, right?
Yep.
Kelvin almost
Alright,
died.
well, medics do all they can for you. They bandage you up real good, and then they move on.
What kind of medics have a D6, but it's fine.
More than you? Shit!
Damn!
But I'm not a medic!
Hot fire out of Jake's mouth. vote, did everybody decide if they wanted to join the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
Well, again, to do so, you'd have to head to Shanfan, which is, you know, that's not really.
A little bit of ways away.
Yeah, it's a good.
Jesus Christ.
It's a good 325 miles away.
Yeah, before we do that, we might want to that one guy to see if we get our horses back.
Okay, yeah, at some point, just for grins, with the battle over, they all the sides just concede to Hellstrom. So when he comes in with his when his railway starts getting connected, you know, all those guys working on that end come this way and they bring you your horses.
Yay.
And
Yay.
yeah, anything they confiscated too. So you guys get those back. And you guys kind of stick around for the next 5 days, which will give you all a natural healing check and kind of let things settle. So if you guys want to go ahead and do a what is it? Vigor roll?
I believe so. I think if
Darn it.
you don't
Calvin,
get it,
you heal a
nothing really
wound?
happens. Oh, that's too bad.
So is my leg fixed?
Yeah, yeah. You're
No. Oh, is it?
It's
I think it's
24
after 24
hours,
hours.
or when your wounds are healed.
Oh yeah.
So it's been
Well, there
5
you go.
days. Matthew, your guts are all better, and Kelvin, you're no longer lame.
You're lame.
I was about to say he's still pretty lame.
Damn.
I just
Getting bullied all around.
Spitting hot fire everywhere.
Guys,
Yeah.
What?
we now have the proof that Trump is not Christian.
That.
don't get
Having
political on the
banned-
stream.
Oh, nope.
No, it's just
Shut
a
your mouth.
joke.
Nope, doesn't matter.
Don't care.
Moving
I don't
on.
hear any more. I actually don't care
No.
about Trump. I hear any more.
Hail
Your jokes.
Presidente!
Oh my
jokes
god.
Your jokes suck. Shut up.
No.
The revolution.
Very
Don't
well.
get
then
resistant,
I'm not
new
gonna
guy.
Fill this down with a joke.
Nope.
All right,
So it's not
interlude. We all
political.
go on an adventure and hunt for a ghost.
I know you're Canadian, but anything about the president is political. Even a joke.
But it was a good joke.
You can
Doesn't
tell the
matter.
joke after the
Trigger
stream.
people.
No. It's gonna
God.
be ruined.
I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm tired of your
Maybe-
jokes.
Dear guy, I want to hear it, but later. Don't tell me now. Don't tell, or type it to me.
Oh, typing a joke is not funny.
What are you talking about? If it's funny, it's funny.
Sounds like you're terrible. So,
All right.
where are we again?
So you're on the outskirts of the city of Los Angeles, in kind of
Okay.
you're basically at the Wasatch camp where they kind of let you hole up while you guys rest,
Yeah, yeah.
recover from the fight, and within 5 days they're pretty much done with the railway. They have officially connected it, and Hellstrom's gonna be taking his place. You know, doing his thing.
Well, I don't know where the fuck we should go.
We have our horses.
Yeah, you got your horses back, you got all your gear back. Calvin's feeling a little better.
Is there any like merchants around? Like gun merchants?
Probably, but I don't know. I don't know if the city of Los Angeles would sell guns.
Well, not so much
probably.
guns. I'm looking for ammo.
Keep in mind that everything in California is ridiculously priced because
Damn it. Well, I'm
there's
still looking for ammo.
extreme amount of scarcity.
Take my chances. How many ranches do I have? Okay, I'm still good on
Well,
that.
you'd have to you'd have to gain entry to the city of Los Angeles, which is no simple matter. You could head further down the bank and grab a ferry, which will let you enter the port. And the port is now controlled almost entirely by Hellstrom. If you want to try to enter the city through the gates, you have to either be a member of the Church of Los Angeles, profess that you want to be a member of the Church of Los Angeles, or be a guest of a member in good standing, or you have to have a special trade permit.
Do I know anybody who is of Los Angeles?
Nope.
Damn it.
I was gonna try to get us in as being a kung fu teacher, but when I'm wounded, I look kind of silly.
That and
Yeah.
they don't really care about kung fu teachers.
But
down
they
here.
would.
I can convince them that they would, but till I'm wounded, so it won't work.
Well, I'm gonna take the last bit of my ammo. My
Doesn't
horse is
Hellstrom
thinking
have
myself.
doctors?
Yeah, but he, his hospitality towards you has diminished. Like, you guys made acquaintances with him on the ride over here, but after 5 days, and he's getting himself set up in City of Los Angeles, he's not really interested in talking to you guys. And let's just say you've probably seen the last.
Stayed your welcome.
Yeah, you've stayed your welcome. It's not so much that they're like giving you the cold shoulder, but everyone's kind of like, like we're busy. And I'm sure plenty of his soldiers got hurt, so any doctors he has there are going to be very busy.
What an asshole.
We didn't really do much.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of saved the train, but whatever.
Probably had. What's this yellow shit?
That's green. Are you colorblind?
Yeah, you might
Talking
be
about-
colorblind.
If you zoom in, it's slightly green, but if you zoom out, it looks yellow.
Oh, weird. That's the Quan province.
Okay, yeah, I can read too. I mean,
All right.
thank
Well,
you.
I mean, what did you want
What
from me?
I mean, like, what is it? Like, what does that mean to me?
Is it a green place?
Go ahead and
One of the only.
roll a common knowledge check -1. Common knowledge check is just a smarts roll, but at -1.
Bitch.
That -1. Worth the effort, Jakin.
Probably not.
Damn it.
Well, I don't give a fucking crap about my wounds.
Apparently, being wounded makes me.
Well,
Like,
it
less
makes it
smart?
harder for you to concentrate.
So, if Kelvin's asking what it is, I'll probably make a knowledge roll.
What's the K1 province?
While he's being autistic.
All right.
Not only does Mad Dog tell me what it is in the population, he also tells me when it was founded.
So Matthew and Mad Dog know a lot about Quan Province. It is it is the California redwood area, so very huge trees, and it is controlled by General. I am going to butcher this because it's Chinese. Mutuao Quan. We'll just call him General Quan. General Quan and his Emperor Norton the First, and they control this slice of the area with a pretty much an army of soldiers loyal to the general and the emperor, the so-called emperor. And yeah, he's got his own little slice, and those of you who got raises know that they make a lot of money sending wood to Shanfan. They sell lumber to Shanfan. The woods in the so-called Quan province are filled with lumbermen and warriors loyal to Quan, and they'll probably. You've heard stories that anyone who tries to head to the fort will be intercepted, and basically no one's allowed to head to the fort without invitation unless you are coming in shackles.
So what's up with all these species that don't want people to visit? It must be bad for
This is
trade.
like a shitty place in the world, man.
Yeah, resources in California are incredibly stretched thin. So once people have something, they're not very willing to share it.
Man, all I'm thinking right now is our best option is to go to Champagne. So you got that invitation. Kind of. Or take the port and we can go to Lions. Basically, hell, I don't even know anymore. Go there, take the port, go right over here. Lion's Roar. Do I have to make another knowledge roll? Maybe I can ask some people, like, do you know what Lion's Roar is? What are they doing up there?
That would be a common knowledge -4.
I'll take that hit. Take it real hard, Jakin.
Holy shit. Alright. I mean, I can't argue with the results. The Lion's Roar is one of General Kang's pirate bases.
Oh my god.
General Kang is a Chinese warlord. He controls Bear's Claw, Lion's Roar, and Dragon's Breath.
A lot of the seafront, basically.
Yeah, let's see. Let me read some quick information about Lion's Roar. The people that attacked you when you were coming in here, it probably came from Kang's troops.
Okay.
Not that they have any beef with you direct. They had beef with...
Yeah, they're just bandits.
Well, they're pirates. But yeah.
That too. Yeah. Oh my god. So I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna get all this information, tell my party, and just like shrug. Like, I know all three of you are hurt and you need medical attention, but I literally, California sucks.
Oh, you also
It
know
fucking
that
sucks.
Kang's fortresses are not normally open to visitors.
Okay. Well, I imagine so.
Right, yeah.
It's like California sucks in this game and it sucks in real life.
Truer words have never been spoken. Oh man, now we just pissed off all my future California viewers.
Don't care, they know it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, like, the only thing I could think of, if we really do go to Champagne on horseback, is if maybe we could hire one of the medics to come with to kind of treat them. If they're not against it. Which I imagine wouldn't even happen. I don't know. Call on your Shifu. I'd be like, Kelvin, maybe you can.
Yeah,
Shifu.
like you want me to get a carrier pigeon? Is that how you want me to do that?
I mean, I don't know about you.
Hit him up
At
on
his
speed
address at
dial,
the
yo.
weird ass rock
Right.
that happens to be next to our train.
Yeah,
You're
they
a
got
martial
a train
artist,
that
you-
runs. They got a train that runs without tracks. They got zeppelins that drop mini nukes everywhere.
Right.
And yet they haven't invented phone yet. Well, fuck you.
I'd be
But
like,
there's no investors for a phone. I have to talk to you if I can kill you.
I was like, well, Kelvin, you deflected a bullet, although it didn't hurt anybody, you almost died, but...
That was
I
pretty
don't
cool,
know.
wasn't it? Until I got
I-
shot in the knee.
No, no. I don't know.
I have an idea. Sifu's probably a little bit of a crazy dude.
Oh, yeah? That's
So-
how you think you want to talk about my master? Like,
No,
that,
no,
that's
no,
great.
wait,
No,
wait,
continue.
wait.
I'm interested.
All you have to do is think that you don't need him, and he will just show
Okay.
up. To
Think
prove
that's
you
how it
wrong.
works?
Yeah.
Like he just has some kind of a beeper that lets him know when I'm thinking about saying fuck you?
What's a beeper?
Things
I
that
think
go
you
beep.
know.
Like a whistling tea kettle. You think he got a whistler? He got a whistler? The whistler just
No,
go
they-
wee every time I
like-
stop thinking
like-
about him?
It's a
Oh my
disturbance
God.
in the force.
I'm
Coming
pretty
out.
sure they didn't call it beeper back then, but okay.
Well, they call it a whistler.
There you go. Oh. Hey, I mean, hey.
Dumb.
You're hurt.
Dumb as
No,
fuck.
Try not to piss me off too much or I put another one you get. But look, I'll just draw that straws. The only option is either, I don't know, get raided by bandits, which I imagine if we go to Champagne, we're gonna get fucking hit by bandits again. Or we
Possible.
sit here and hold our dicks. I mean, excuse me, 3 of us hold our, but the other one holds the taco.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
excuse me, it's the OS, the hako. I'm out of
Oh, actually,
options,
you guys
and,
are in the region of Los Angeles, so if you want, I can show you this map.
Oh god, is there a smaller city called not
Oh yeah, the
Hicksville?
maze.
Not Hicksville?
Well, we could get into the city. We just have to pledge our religion to. What was the religion again?
The Church of Los Angeles.
I feel like if we do that, we're gonna have to do some other stuff too.
Can I point out the maelstrom, that old whirly gig to the left? I really like that name.
Hmm.
Can I also point out the serpent? There's an actual serpent drawn. I want to go there to see if there's an actual serpent. Actually, this is Deadlands. I don't want to go there. There's probably an actual serpent there.
Oh, that's Dragonhold. I'm not gonna say anything else.
Why don't you just kill us now, Jacob? Here, let me just take this knife and just end it now. Adventure's done. Oh. My Mad Dog is an atheist, but he's not around the religion, so he's like, I don't want to pledge something. We'll have to do some weird stuff. He doesn't know anything about it.
I'll grab my sword and say, well, I hope they don't make us cross swords, because I'm pretty good at using mine.
Ha,
Ba-dum-bum.
gay.
Alright. Here's our options. We either go to the city of Los Angeles and pledge our religion, which I'm completely against because, like, what the fuck's religion? Whatever. Or we're just gonna travel to Champagne and hope you guys don't, incur any more damage.
AKA die.
Yeah.
Don't die.
Yeah. Try not to die. But that I feel like that's the only options unless you guys can get real talkative with somebody. And I don't know. I throw my hands up and I throw them up. I find another box, sit down, and I start writing schematics again for the scope for the rifle. So I'm out. Mad Dog's done. He's got no more ideas.
Well, to the north of the city of Los Angeles is the small town of Progress.
Are they progressive? Yeah.
Don't hurt yourself.
Kill yourself.
Surely
Two
I
very
could
conflicting
sweet talk
answers there.
somebody.
You can what?
Sweet talk somebody into letting us in.
I mean, it's hypothetical.
Just saying. What's
Oh, yeah,
the worst
there's
that
a
could
small town.
happen?
Can I roll another knowledge to know about progress?
Yeah, same -4.
Damn. Kinda wish
What
I had
can you tell me about progressive?
Alright, well, that's all my rolls.
Yeah. You're not getting smarter.
All you know is that you can compare their insurance to other companies.
Well, Kelvin got it.
Calvin, you heard
I
about
was
Progress.
Just kidding, guys.
Just kidding, guys.
From there.
Progress is a small community comprised almost entirely of mad scientists.
Okay.
If you need a device built and don't want to pay Smith & Robards prices, they can likely cobble it together for you in a few short days. Yeah, it's basically just a crazy nut town.
Boom.
Heading there. There has to be a doctor. At least a doctor of something.
Okay.
A doctor of something.
I'd be a crazy ass doctor. Okay. I'll take it. I don't care. And I'm like, alright, there we go, everybody. Let's go to crazy ass Progress.
Crazy
dear
ass
God.
Progress.
Oh man, Mad Dog is just like, gosh, why am I with this party? Why am I here?
It's a posse
What's
in the
life?
West. Dang it.
What does life even mean anymore?
He's questioning everything about himself. Alright. Before day's end, you guys find yourselves in the town of Progress.
That was a very short trip. No stress on the horse. Is it like any regular old town, or is it just batshit crazy?
Okay, well, as you ride into town, the first thing you notice is that the skies over Progress are constantly filled with autogyros flying around. And as you guys come into the town, you look up as two of them collide into each other, and there's a small explosion and they start tumbling to the ground. And you guys kind of tense up, and your horses kind of react. But you look around at the citizens of Progress, and no one seems to care.
Oh my god. Mad Dog sees that, and his eyes just widen, and he doesn't know what to do. He's done.
I'm not trying to go here anymore.
I think we need to be here.
I don't think I want to be in California anymore.
I am quite curious about this place.
There are a bunch of just strange-looking shops. Everyone you walk by is either having a conversation that's a bit over your head or having a conversation that's a little more on your level but to themselves.
That's beautiful. So, other than that, any, I don't know, noticeable shops? Like, is it regular stuff or is it just, I don't know?
They're mostly inventor shops, but there are a few, like, you know, necessities. You guys pass a small underman's, or underwoman, I should say, saloon, and there's surely a general store. Actually, there's probably some substantial saloons in Progress because it is a harbor, you know, where they build ships. A wharf, that's the term. And so there's probably a lot of like deckhands that are not, you know, highbrow society. So there are sections of the city that are more like to your recognizing. But most of it is just this insane. There's all these like steam contraptions and there's the sky is filled with these billowing steam clouds and buzzing autogyros, and it's just kind of a kooky place.
Well, I'm gonna head to a normal saloon. I pray to God that the bartender's normal too.
All right.
Probably not.
I am gonna look over at Matthew and say, I bet you a game of cards. Find someone who says they're a doctor.
All right. So, Mad Dog, as you push past the saloon doors, you're immediately struck by the strangeness of this place. The man sitting behind the counter is a balding gentleman in a lab coat, and there are huge steel arms above the bar, and they kind of come down like, and then they grab liquor and they bring it down to the table and they pour it into a glass kind of sloppily, and then turns around and puts it back. And you can see the man with you know, the balding man in the lab coat. He's got this control panel behind the bar, and he's working a series of levers. And as he's taking orders, he's like, "Whiskey? Oh yes, coming right up." And he grabs a lever, and you know, he turns it, and one of the arms comes down. And yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's cool. I don't know what to do. Oh my god.
I'm going to try to take a seat at the bar. Oh wait, no. Are we all together? Or is this just...
I went to the bar.
No, I'm gonna go looking for a doctor. That's all you. Sorry.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'm gonna follow Kelvin, but I'm gonna tell him, like, if we find a doctor, I hope he inspires professionalism, because I'm kind of afraid. I'll wake up with, like, metallic arm or something. I don't know.
All right.
Quite possible that you might.
So Calebin and Matthew are on the hunt for a MD.
Also, am I?
I'm just gonna go take a seat in the bar. Just gonna take a seat and just try to just think of something. That's
Alright.
not gonna hit my night.
You guys eventually find a sign in front of a sort of office type building that says
See, the sort of.
Beer
And-
pack.
Yeah. Oh, you derailed me. Damn it. I was gonna.
Sorry.
I had the name of it, and then you said something, and now I've lost it. No, Anyway, the sign reads the scientist surgeon. And then you
That's not,
notice
you know,
that there's
suspect
actually
at all.
there's like a letter that's kind of been smudged out due to like the salty air, and it's supposed to be the scientist's apostrophe surgeon.
Oh.
Oh, I guess gonna go in.
Oh no, yeah, no. We all look at each other and step on it.
All right. You enter a very small, cramped waiting room, and there is a Chinese woman secretary behind a counter. And as you walk in, you guys are immediately you turn to the left, and sitting in one of the chairs is a man who's covered head to toe in soot, and his hair is blasted back and kind of like fixed in this strange like lion mane. And the reason why he struck you so much is because his whole body looks like soot black, except for his wide eyes. You can see his wide the whites of his eyes are so bold because the rest of him is completely covered in soot. And he kind of locks eyes with you, and even though he appears quite conscious, there's just like this empty stare as he just stares at you wide-eyed.
We heard that there was a doctor in the house.
The secretary kind of pokes her head out. She's like, "Yeah, come here."
I'm going to do yes.
And she's like, "Okay, I need you to fill out a form." She hands you like basically a rudimentary clipboard with a piece of paper on it, and then it's kind of like a checklist. Like it has like your name, and then like type of injury, and it lists like disease, gunshot wound, knife wound, explosion wound,
How about it?
fire damage,
What happened?
steam-related burn, fall from a great height, and a bunch of just odd lines. And it's just a checkbox.
Right. Well, I do a gunshot wound.
And then as you hand her the clipboard, she kind of points to this metallic device nailed against the wall. She's like, "Take a number."
Okay, I walk over to take a number.
Alright, you hear this stamping sound, and this slip of paper pops out, and your number is 93.
Okay. Is there anywhere that indicates what the next number is?
Yeah, you look around, and above her desk is this, like, flipping counter, and it's currently on, 90.
Okay.
No, that's not bad.
Go and have a seat.
I guess I also take a number.
Alright, as you guys sit down, across from you, there's this, this, like, poster type piece of paper that says, days since last injury. Since last workplace injury. And it's got one of those spinning numbers, much like the counter above it, and it says 3.
Not too bad.
I'm just wondering how often it resets.
And as you think that, you hear a popping sound and a shout. And then the woman at the counter, without even looking up from whatever she's doing, reaches over and flips a switch, and it goes down to 0.
Hey, this could be our lucky day. It means
Means the person already got hurt, so we should be fine the rest of the time. Forward thinking you have to have there.
gotta look at the bright side.
Matthew's just gonna look at all this happening and go, "This is a crazy town."
I sit there and meditate to myself.
All right.
Wait for my turn in line.
You guys hear this like bell outside the door, and a man and a few servants are pushing this vendor cart, and they push it right in front of the surgeon's building, and the man opens the door, and as he does it, he's holding out a bottle with some writing on it, and he's like, "Curative elixirs for all your mundane injuries. Skip the wait."
How much do I have to pay you to get you to drink one?
"I am not injured, good sir."
So you're telling me you wouldn't be interested in drinking one?
He's like, "I drink one of these every day, and that's why you see me, the fit, healthy persona that stands before you."
Yeah, and how true is that statement, Jake? And is he just like gross to look at?
No, I mean, like, he just looks like an average man of average health.
Okay, sure.
And he's like, "And one of these could be yours for the low price of $900.
I'll take it.
Damn. I can't believe people don't try to rob you.
And he kind of looks at me and goes, "Well, I haven't sold one yet." And then he kind of looks thoughtfully at the bottle.
Huh.
"So, no takers?" And the Chinese woman behind the counter goes, "Out!" And he kind of cowers and ducks out. And his cart moves on down the street.
Get a lot of those here?
She just, without looking up again, she just says, "That's just Tim."
So, how long have you been working here?
She looks up at the ceiling, looks back down. "About 2 years.
The doc, is he pretty good?
Best in the town."
Yeah, I understand the kind of statement you did there with the whole, how many are there in town? So, how many are there in town?
Depends.
How many people come in here with problems will walk out with less?
She kind of smirks and she goes, 9 out of 10.
Less problems.
Right. Less problems.
Hey, back to meditating. But I kind of like leave one eye open a little bit and look at her again.
She's still doing her thing. Now serving 91. And the man who's covered in soot stands up and kind of shovels into the back room.
Well, I should probably take a number then.
Alright, we're actually coming up to the end of the session here. So the doc's going to give you a once-over, which will give you medical treatment for the next 5 days, you know, so you don't have a penalty.
Okay.
However, it is going to cost a bit of money as soon as this document loads. It's taking fucking forever. There it goes.
2 years.
Medical. There we go. It's going to cost $18 to see the doctor.
$18? Well, I'll do it.
Wait, $18 for 5 days or $18 every day?
Well, this checkup counts for your next natural healing check. So $18 for the 5 days.
Yeah, that's cool.
And are you looking to buy alcohol here?
Yeah, I'll probably the whiskey.
Me, maybe later. But
All right.
No.
You want the cheap stuff or the good stuff?
I'll take the good stuff.
All right, a shot of the good stuff costs $1.75.
Alright, thank you, God. It's not crazy expensive. I'll take that.
That's pretty expensive for a shot
I
of
mean-
whiskey. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, not $1.75, $1.50.
Okay, well, for me, it's not too bad.
All
I'll
right.
take that shot.
So you
Pour it
guys
in my
get checked
pants.
up by the doctor, and Mad Dog enjoys his shot of whiskey. And you guys, I guess you guys meet in the saloon where Mad Dog is. Once you guys have all been checked up, and yeah, so your characters are just gonna try to figure out what to do next, and we're gonna end here in the town of Progress. Now, since we didn't play on Thursday, I owe you experience.
Yeah, XP.
You guys get 3 experience.
Of course, one short of the next.
Well, otherwise it'd be too short.
Yeah, fucking hell. Should I only give you 1 from now on? Is that what you're saying?
No.
I want 200.
You should give
experience.
3 every time.
No. 3
See?
is
You're just-
when a big, important campaign stuff happens.
There was nukes!
Right, that's why you got 3! Fucking hell!
There should be nukes every session!
I'll write that down. Matthew wants
Not on
nukes
us, though.
every session. Got it.
Not on us! Specify
It's too
not
late. It's
on
too
us.
late. I already wrote it down.
No!
Alright, so,
I want a godlike boss.
every session?
Back time. Son of a bitch. No, I'm talking about fucking Z-Killer and his damn...
Oh.
I like how you guys get mad at me about that. Because
Hey, guys.
fuck you.
That was pretty fun. Alright guys, so we're going to be back on Thursday for reals this time. And we will see how you guys handle California.
And as
We
a
leave.
ending message of the stream, here's how to fall down some stairs. Step 1, step 6, step 7, 8, 9, 11.
I get it.
Crushed it.
Alright.
Bump.